Hello, I'm Lumen May, County Commissioner for District 3. I'm here today with May's Message in the heart of Brownsville at the newly acquired Brownsville Community Center. Today we'll be talking with employers and vendors who are seeking employees. Long ago we talked about how do you bring jobs and government services and opportunities back to the community and back to the people. And today is one of those days that we decided to partner with Florida West, Scott Luth, and Cena Madison to see what can we do to give people an opportunity. And so today we're hopeful that you'll see the results of a lot of hard work behind the scenes, that some people who have not had an opportunity to get jobs will get jobs. And after we leave here, we'll drive right around the corner and go over to the Evanwood Community Center and meet with the seniors and young people in the after school and senior program that we started with Leroy Williams through the county, of just trying to connect the dots, of making sure we find mentorship for our young people, give seniors an opportunity to give back and to work in their own community. And finally, we're going to stop out at one of our magnet schools in District 3 at Brown Barge and meet a young lady who's an entrepreneur, has won many awards, and just really wants to give back and help the community. So please stay tuned, listen, watch, and take an opportunity today to see what's going on in District 3 with May's Message. And after you meet a few people that you've probably never met before, we'll be back here at the end. Thank you so much for joining us. We can do it in 15. What'd you say? Well, just make sure you're
The job fair that we're putting on today, again with Florida West, we're very excited about the folks that are coming in here and taking advantage of meeting some of the companies that actually have job openings. We also have a number of our employment offices and those agencies that represent a lot of other companies here as well today. And so it's a great way to connect the community with those companies that are here and reaching out to the job seekers. One of the things that's very unique about this is we are tracking the individuals that come in. We really want to know and be able to identify, was this a successful event? So we're encouraging people to come in. We want you to register. We want you to meet with our companies and really try to connect with our folks and connect people with the jobs that are out there. And so we will be working with all of our companies today to find out, how many job offers were out there, how many people came by, what was the interest level, what type of employment level that did people have, and what types of jobs that were out there. So a big part of this is really kind of assessing the success of the program and looking at the people that have come in and whether or not people actually receive the jobs that we're hoping to offer people today. So it's an exciting day, and we really encourage people to take part of this and be part of this process.
So the importance of job fairs, especially in the Pensacola community, is huge because of our growth. We're actually looking to hire close to 5,000 employees by 2020. We're currently at over 4,600 employees in Pensacola at the main campus, and we're definitely looking for all kinds of skills, from customer service to IT, anyone that has mortgage backgrounds. The great thing about Navy Federal is if you have those transferable skills, once you get into the credit union, there's definitely a lot more opportunities for you to advance in. So. And we're happy to be here. We're definitely hoping to get some great candidates today.
I have been with Escambia County now for 3 years, and my role here at Evanwood Community Center is a community service coordinator, and I also oversee Perdido Key Community Center, and I oversee a few other centers in terms of just working with them to see how they're doing, if they need any help in coordinating any events or programs of that nature. We offer a host of programs here at Evanwood Community Center. One of our programs is we have an after-school program where we work with the youth in the afternoon from 2:30 to about 5:30 in the evening time. We also have a seniors program that we run on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 10 o'clock to 12:30. And then in between that, we also bring in other programs. We have a nutritious program that we offer to the community on the days that we have on Tuesdays and on Fridays. We also have a tutoring program by the Community Drug and Alcohol Commission, CDAC. They come in and work with our youth with tutoring. If a student needs tutoring on Wednesdays and Thursdays, they can come in and feel free to get tutoring. It's been a phenomenal impact. I mean, it is like a community coming together. I mean, it's amazing. People are seeing we're growing. We have the businesses, we have the community itself at whole, we have the school here at Oakcrest Elementary working with our youth in the community. So it has just been a phenomenal change in this community since being here over the past two and a half years that I have been here. I've seen a phenomenal change. We've seen where we've had where this center went to not being used hardly that much at all to staying open, 5 days, 7 days a week actually, because even the rentals on the weekend are just always booked. So this center is definitely being used all the time. So I've seen a significant change, and people are far seeing our success, and they're joining us. They're embracing us and asking us how we can help them in their communities. So we are outreaching to other communities. We're fellowshipping with other programs and helping outreach with them and networking with them. And that's how we've been growing, because if they have a need, we'll go to their need. If we have a need, they'll come to our need. So it's been a great thing, and I'm enjoying myself because I'm within my passion and working and giving myself to the people of this community. If you would like to know more about our programs, just please contact me. My name is Leroy Williams. My phone number is 850-426-1156, or you can email me at lewilliams@myascamia.com. Or you could just stop by here at the center at Evanwood. We're located at 3511 West Scott Street. And I'm here 5 days a week, and I would love for you to stop by and bring some friends.
Hello again, I'm Lumen May, County Commissioner in District 3, here with May's Message, and I'm excited to be right here with one of the rising stars of District 3 of Escambia County, Grace Stanley, who works very well in the community. I've had the opportunity to meet her on many of our community outreach events. She's actually won every award you can think of in writing and school. And so, many times we talk about all of the bad things that are happening: low graduation rates, high dropout rates, low academic achievement among our students. And many times as we sit home and we watch television and we listen at the message that comes on television, we hear those horrible stories. But I'm excited because there are great things that are happening in Escambia County. There are great things that are happening in District 3, and one of those things is Grace. Grace, welcome.
Thank you.
Good. Now, Missing Petals, I mean, you're a part of a national organization, Missing Petals. It talks a little bit about human trafficking. And so, listen, I know there are some people that are listening right now that are watching. Probably your mom's the #1 person that's sitting at home watching this. But listen, there's some people that want to learn more about Missing Petals. So why don't you tell us a little more about it?
I created Missing Petals with the Young Entrepreneur Chamber of Commerce Academy last year. And while I was there, I was able to develop my plan for Missing Petals, which is my human trafficking awareness organization, where I hope to be able to speak to students and businesses in order to bring awareness of Missing Petals. I first thought of the idea of Missing Petals when learning about the 300 Nigerian school children that were stolen and kidnapped from their homes. And later, a news reporter said that there was a large possibility that a large percentage of the children had been brought into the human trafficking. I didn't quite understand what that meant because I had never learned about it in school or just in life. And so when I Googled it, I found out about the atrocious things that happen with human trafficking and how many people it is impacting. And I found that it's actually impacted a quarter of the population. And that the youngest a child can be trafficked is 4, and that the average age that a child is trafficked is 12 to 14 years old. And I was 12 years old when I created Missing Petals. Wow. And my logo, which is on my shirt and on my bracelet, which is a sunflower with a quarter of its petals missing, is to represent the quarter of the population. And it also has little boys and little girls on each petal in order to signify who I'm reaching out to and who I'm trying to bring awareness and save.
Well, Grace, to start at age 12 and to do something like that's remarkable. So there's someone sitting at home right now saying, I want to do something to make a difference. And I can tell you, we have Grace who started at 12, with a passion. And so that's what it started from. It started from your passion, but you had to have some support. And I know that your mom was a big part of supporting you and encouraging you put your nonprofit together. I mean, you're not a fly-by-night, you know, you have a real nonprofit that's really incorporated, that's really doing things. So if there's someone watching right now, how would they get involved and how do they become a part of what you're doing?
Well, a way to contact me would be through my email, which is missingpetals2015@gmail.com. We are currently working on my website, which is going to be www.missingpetals.com. I will also hopefully be speaking at schools in this area, and I will also be working with the Attorney General.
Good deal. Well, I tell you what, I know that there's somebody out there that does web design. There's somebody out there that's an expert in not-for-profits. There's someone who's sitting on the sofa right now that's watching saying, you know, I want to be involved in community. I want to help children in this community. And here's someone that you can help. I mean, because she's doing something that's positive, that's going to have a lasting impact. And you know, Grace, I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of the things that you're doing. I mean, you defy the stereotypes of what people would profile others to be. I mean, you are an example, and I think that the children in your school at Brown Barge, for your grades, you're an A student. You win every award that's possible, but I think the most important thing is that you care enough to give back. And so that's very important. So now I see your mom over there, like almost cheering. So we're gonna bring your mom up because we know in order to have a stable family, to have successful children, we're not an island entire to ourselves. And so when we work in these community centers, when we work in schools, come on in, Mom, we realize that government, county commissioners, schools are not substitute for good parents. Our youth workers, our youth coaches, our teachers are only supplement to good parents. And so when you have a child, we have to have good parenting, we have to have parents that are involved, and that's why I'm excited about being at Brown Barge today. Dr. Stanley, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Well, we're glad we're here. We're so proud of your daughter. We feel like she's just a part of Escambia County, a part of District 3, but we know that she wouldn't be doing this without the leadership of her mom. So tell us a little bit about Grace. She's so shy and modest. She's not telling us all the great things.
She is a very modest, humble young lady, but she is a firehouse. She is a double black belt in Taekwondo. She was national cover model in the National American Miss pageant. She has won so many awards. Just this year alone, she's won the award second place with the Office of the Attorney General.
Awesome.
For her article that talked about why she would be part of the Hall of Fame, the Women's Hall of Fame 20 years from now.
Wow.
And that's because her goal is to reduce human trafficking by 30% by then.
Awesome.
And eventually eradicate it.
Awesome.
She entered the Governor's Black History Month competition. She wrote a first place essay for the General Daniel Chappie James competition. She won first place in letter writing, and she won second place in the history fair, presenting a powerful piece on Henrietta Lacks,
Wow.
who most people do not know was an African-American woman who had her genes stolen in 1951. And she was the foundation of the human genome industry, $1 trillion industry, and yet her family has not received a single dime.
Wow.
And no one even knows her name. They only referred to her genes as HeLa, as the first and second letters of her first and last name, and that's it. So Grace, as an attorney, is requesting, as she says, and it cracks me up when she says it,
Absolutely.
I'm only requesting 1/1000th of the $1 trillion.
That's right.
Only 1/1000th, or
Make sure you get that too.
$1 billion.
Yeah. That's real.
So,
Well,
fantastic. Very proud of her.
well, I tell you, I can tell by the enthusiasm and the passion, you're proud of your daughter.
Just a little bit.
I mean, you know, I couldn't even remember all those accomplishments, but we do know that it not only takes a village to raise a child, but it takes an entire community. Because a village gets isolated, but a community comes together. So
Yes.
we're glad to be a part of this community. I know the great work you do with the NAACP, the Youth Council, and the things that you do in this community with your writing essays that are coming up about what young ladies writing about their mothers. All those things are very important because I think in order to change the dynamics of where we are educational-wise, workforce-wise, that we have to change the culture.
Yes, sir.
And Grace, that's what you're doing. You're changing the culture. We're very proud of you. Again, we're here with May's Message. We're here with one of our rising stars.
And I would like to say thank you for your mentorship of about my daughter because it does take a village.
Absolutely.
So thank you for that.
Well,
Very important.
Well, we certainly appreciate it, and hey, we're just having fun. It's good to be back over here at Brown Barge, where I know they have a lot of talented students, and so you're sitting there, and so this is just one example of the many students that we have that are in District 3, and so I so often like to say that we can all look at the bad, but I mean, it's very important that we highlight the good, and these are good things that are happening in your community because there are people like you that are sitting at home that are supporting our children in front of the scenes and behind the scenes. Again, I'm Lumen May with the Missing Pedal, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm with the Missing Pedal, and stay tuned, and we'll be back in just a few seconds. As we come to a close of another May's Message, I want to thank you for sharing your valuable time with us, looking at the wonderful things that are happening in District 3 in Escambia County. We started the day off at a job fair and moved on to Brown Barge Elementary School, one of our magnet schools, to highlight one of our overachieving students, and we were there able to meet with her. But we have so many students, we have so many good people, so many vendors that have contributed to what we're trying to do to have clean and safe neighborhoods and youth development and delinquency prevention. But today, I stand here with Leroy Williams as we were just exercising with our seniors and celebrating the 82nd birthday of Dr. Hobson, who is involved in the program over here at the Evanwood Community Center. So I'm excited about the great things that have happened at the Brownsville Community Center, the Evanwood Community Center, with our after-school programs, our youth programs, our senior programs, our employment opportunities, and just good, clean fellowship among citizens in our community. And a guy that really made that happen is Leroy Williams, who works for us in our Human Services program and has just done a wonderful job. And Leroy, as we close, I know you have other programs that are going. People are sitting at home saying, you know, what can I do to get involved? I'm a senior, I want to come, because you don't limit this to just District 3. Exactly. You don't limit this to just one neighborhood. These community centers are located for everyone. And so I know you have some exciting things happen. So as we bring this to a close, go ahead and tell them what will be happening right here.
We
Leroy.
would love to have you to come out and join us right here at Evanwood Community Center. Our seniors program meet on Mondays and Wednesdays and Thursdays from 10 o'clock until 1:30 or 12:30. Please come out, join us. We would love to have you. As he said, we're growing. We believe in reaching out and fellowshipping with one another and helping each other. So we are excited about the growth that we have, but we have good growth that's love, is coming together. It's a community coming together. So we encourage you to come out. And we also, if you have youth, please, we encourage you to bring your youth out. We have a youth program that goes on 5 days a week right here at Evanwood Community Center. We'll love to have you. We have a tutoring program in place that can help your kids. If you want to bring your kids over, have them tutored. We're getting ready for our summer program. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to even be bigger and better this year. We had some great successes over the 2 years, thanks to our commissioner for opening the doors of opportunity for this community, for us to do what we do so very well, and that is work with the community, work with our kids, work with our youth, work with our seniors. And so we encourage you to come out right here, even on March the 25th. We will be having an Easter egg hunt for over 110 kids that will be here and their families. We asked you to come out, join us. We'll have free food, entertainment. We're going to give away all kinds of goodies. And we just ask you to come out and be a part of the Evanwood Community Center. We thank our community. We thank our commissioner for opening up these doors of opportunity, because the last 2.5 years has been phenomenal. So many great things have come out of our community, and it's the great thanks to our commissioner for giving us this opportunity, for opening doors, giving us the tools we need to be successful. Other communities, we're able to reach out to other communities and help them grow because of the doors that was open and the opportunity that was available to us right here at Evanwood Community Center. So we thank you, Commissioner, for the opportunity, and we're going to continue to do great and glorious things to bring our community together.
Thank you, Leroy, and I want to thank all of our business partners, all of our faith-based partners, Leroy, for working with you to make a difference. And I see our seniors, I mean, they're our greatest asset in reaching back and mentoring our children. Today has been a very successful day, Leroy. Hopefully some people in District 3 have gotten a job today. Yes. We've garnered some support for a young lady who's trying to live her passion, and we've relaxed and had a birthday party for one of our great seniors, Leroy. So yes. Just remember, it doesn't matter whether you're in District 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Everyone and everything is connected together, and that's the only way that we can make a difference, if we stay connected. Thank you for joining May's Message. God bless you, and we hope to see you next time.